Hi, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm wearing my Be the Cowboy Mitski shirt. I'm the cowboy today. I'm trying to be the cowboy today. Can't believe I'm gonna start a booktube, or try to, or pretend to, see how it goes for me. But okay, before that, I'm Kat. I have an Instagram called litwithkat, and I decided after a very long time to go ahead and start a booktube. It's something I've always had in the back of my mind. I thought today we could have a chill hangout, get to know me, and do the booktube tag. So I have a coffee and I also have my water, my emotional support water bottle. So I don't know if you have a beverage with you, but if you don't, maybe get one if you want one. I don't know. I just thought we could go through, answer some of the questions, and I don't know, just get started on my booktube. Question number 1, why did you want to start this channel? So the reason I wanted to start this booktube channel is because I've always been really interested in YouTube, but I never knew what I would even want to film or make content about. And then I came across booktube, and I feel like booktube is also what kind of sparked my love for reading again. Once I came across booktube, I was like, that could be something that I try out. The past year or so, it's been on my mind, but I've been too nervous to try it. And back like a year or so ago, I started my Bookstagram, and that was something else that I felt really nervous about starting. And I love it. Like, I love my Bookstagram account. I love making content for it, even if I'm not like constantly reviewing. I love sharing pictures. I love seeing other people's reviews. I love interacting with people. And I've made so many friends through it and met so many people, and I've met them in real life. I just feel like it was such a positive outcome, and it was something that I was so nervous about. So I feel like for booktube, I just want to try it out, see how it goes. I don't know, I'm just really excited to see what I do with this channel, and if I stick with it or if I don't like it. I just think it's something that I need to do and see how I feel about. Question number 2, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? My own personality, everyone has their own thoughts and opinions and life experiences, and that's gonna change how they view a book or how they enjoy a book. So just kind of my own opinions on things. I'm also hoping to bring just kind of like very comforting content. That's what I usually like to watch. Hoping to do some reading vlogs. That's what I'm hoping to bring to this channel. Number 3, what are you most excited for about this new channel? I'm definitely very excited to build a community and talk to people in the comments about books and share books with other people and share any recommendations I have. But I'm also just really excited to learn something new. Like, I've never recorded myself. I've never spoken to a camera like this. That's gonna be practice for me. And also even learning just editing and learning a new like program and software. So I think it's just something new for me to tackle and learn, and I'm very excited for that. All right, question number 4, why do you love reading? I feel like my answer is gonna be very similar to what a lot of other people have said, but for me, it's definitely an escapism. When I'm having a really rough day, I can just curl up in bed, read a book, get lost with the characters. It's just a very comforting thing for me, and I really enjoy reading. But I also really love getting to see other people's experiences that maybe I wouldn't experience personally, as well as, on the other hand of that, coming across a book that has a very similar experience to me, where I feel seen by the book and I see myself in the character, or maybe they have a thought that like I've had before. that I always love coming across stuff like that where I'm like, oh, I'm not the only one that thinks like that. I feel like this past year I didn't read as much nonfiction as I'd like, but I do enjoy reading nonfiction, personally memoirs, just learning more about people and their personal lives, books on topics that I'm not very familiar with. So that's what I love about reading. Number 5, what book or series got you into reading? There's this one series that I read as a kid that I'm completely spacing on, and I can't remember what book it was. If I remember, I'll like insert it here or include it in the description somewhere. Nancy Drew books I remember reading. I don't actually know if I like fully understood what I was reading, but Nancy Drew books in high school, big Twilight girl, big Hunger Games girl, got super into those. And then after high school, I didn't read as much. I feel like after that, I barely read. I might have read like a book or 2 a year. And then the past, I want to say like 2 or 3 years is when I actually got back into reading. And this year is the year I feel like was my best reading year ever. It was when I read the most, and I read a lot of books that I really loved and enjoyed, and I feel like I've come to a place where I really know my taste. So that's really exciting for me, because I feel like I was like, all right, hit with all of the books that I read this year. Question number 6, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? That's a tough one, because I have so many questions. I'm like, help me figure this all out. Maybe how long did it take before you felt comfortable talking to a camera? What was your favorite series that you've recorded? Whether it's like one specific video, or if it's like a specific series that you have on your channel that you really enjoy. What's been your favorite video to film? I think that'd be interesting to know. Question number 7, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? This right here, it doesn't feel very natural for me to be recording and talking to a camera. So I'm really hoping that after doing it multiple times, it'll just start feeling natural, and I'll be able to kind of like show more of my personality, because even while recording this, I do feel like I'm like a little tense. So I'm hoping that'll be something that I overcome after practicing and recording more and more videos. I can kind of like come out of my shell a bit more. Question number 8, when did you start reading? When I was younger, my mom would go to the public library that was in our town, and she would go to English classes to learn. And I remember I would like go off and do my own thing at the library and just hang out in like the kids section. So I spent a lot of time there. I don't know that I was actually like reading anything, more so like looking at all the books and getting really excited about all the books and looking around. I feel like that's when I started like picking up books to take home. But yeah, I feel like it was whenever that was, which I feel like maybe it was like 4th grade that I was going, 3rd or 4th grade that I was going to the library with my mom constantly. Yeah, I really loved those trips. We would go there a few times a week, and I would just do my own thing, and it was great. Question number 9, where do you read? I mainly read on my couch and in bed. If I'm on the couch, it's usually I'm reading in the morning. If I'm in bed, it's at the end of the day. I don't typically read in bed first thing when I wake up. There are times where I get too comfortable on the couch and I'll just take a nap. So if I'm really wanting to focus and stay awake, I will sometimes read at my kitchen table and like have a beverage with me and just like sit there and focus. I need to be sitting upright. I cannot like slouch or get too comfortable, or else I fall asleep right away. I do have, you can't see it, but like over in this corner, there's nothing there. And I think it'd be really cute to have a little like reading nook area and put a nice comfy chair there and have that be like my little reading spot. Because in the morning, this is my bedroom, but in the morning, the way the light comes in is so beautiful and so like relaxing, and I just want to like hang out in this room, but I don't have a spot yet. So that's an area I need to tackle in my bedroom to make it nice and comfy, cozy. Question number 10. What kind of books do you like to read? Okay, so according to STORYGRAPH, my top 4 are literary, contemporary, memoirs, LGBTQ plus IA books. Like that's my top most read genre, and I would say that checks out. Those are like the genres I definitely tend to stick with. I'm hoping to film a top 10 or 12, I don't even know how many books is gonna be on the list, but my top books of 2022. So I'm not gonna give any spoilers on like what books I really enjoyed this week because I wanna kind of save it for that. I'm hoping to film that and post that here. Hold me to it. I need to. So if I post it, I'll make sure to include it somewhere in this video, but yeah, that way you can see a little bit more about what kind of books I like and what kind of books I enjoy reading and what books you'll probably see me talking about more. Question number 11, what does your book collection look like? So this is one of them. I have 3 shelves total. This is my biggest, like my tallest one, and I have a small one that's kind of tiny, like the shelves itself, there's not that much space, so that's where I put my little tiny books. And then I have another shelf in my living room, but I don't have like really big shelves because I don't have the space for it. My apartment is very tiny. Maybe I'll insert some clips of this full shelf and then those other shelves. But yeah, that's it. We did it. I did the booktube tag. I hope that you liked this video and you decide to stick around. I don't know, maybe click that subscribe button, see what I come out with next, maybe, if you want, no pressure. I don't know how to end my videos. I literally didn't even think about what that would look like. So here we are with this. I don't know what it is. I had a lot of fun filming this. I hope you'll stick around, and I hope I make more videos and I stay consistent. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.